Good day, guys. Let us look at the characteristics of living things. The characteristics of living things. Here we talk about those life processes which living things exhibit that non living things do not exhibit. They are the life functions which living things show that non living things do not show. And they include movement. Animals move about. Their own kind of movement is called locomotion. They move about in search of food, shelter, and reproductive mates. Yes. Plants also move in their own way. Plants like Oxalatoria, Chlamydomonas, Euglena, swim in the water where they live with the help of their flagella. Yes, they swim from area A to area B with the help of their flagella. Exactly. Higher plants like these ones, the mango trees, the orange trees, you see, the pawpaw trees, the grape trees, they are deeply rooted in the ground. Exactly. Many a time when the wind begins to blow, they start swaying their branches and leaves everywhere. It is also part of movement. They also show tropic and tactic movements. Another characteristic of living things is respiration. Yes. This is oxidation of the food particles in the cells of living organisms by oxygen. What oxygen does in the cells is to break these food particles to release energy. And it is this energy that living things use for life activities. Yes. Another characteristic of living things is nutrition. Taking in food is feeding. Using or utilizing this food is nutrition. Plants feed, animals feed. You know that these plants have green leaves, and photosynthesis takes place in all these green leaves you see, producing carbohydrates, if you like, call it starches, or glucose, or sugars, which these plants use to carry on. Yes, animals like goats, sheep, cows, you and I feed on the foods around us. Our own mode of feeding is said to be holozoic. Holozoic nutrition. Yes. Let us look at irritability, another characteristic of living things. It is also known as sensitivity or responsiveness, reacting to stimulus in our environment. Response to the stimulation from our environment. These changes in our environment is what we react to, and we call it irritability. Plants respond to stimulus, the changes in their environment. Animals respond to the stimulus or the changes in their environment. Yes. Another characteristic of living things is growth, increase in size, body weight, and complexity. Plants grow mainly at their shoot and root apices. What do I mean by shoot apices and root apices? The tip of their shoot is the shoot apex. The tip down of their root is the root apex. And the two of them put together, the shoot and the root apices. This is where growth takes place. And you see them increase in size, moving. Animals grow all around their body. And this type of growth is called intercalary growth. Yes, let me pronounce it again. Intercalary growth. Let us look at excretion. This is another characteristic of living things. Removal of waste products of body metabolism from the body of a living organism. Every living organism must remove these waste products from their bodies because they are toxic. They are poisonous. They are not meant to remain there. Carbon dioxide must be removed from the bodies of plants and animals. It is toxic to the cells and tissues of the body. Yes. Excess water has to go out in the process of transpiration. Many a time you see on the stems of these trees and the plants, you see gums. These contain waste materials. Many a time also you see these plants shed off their yellow leaves. They shed off their yellow leaves. Yes, the brown leaves, the yellow ones, you see them shed them off. You see them shed them off, they fall down. What is it implying? That these brown and yellow leaves contain waste materials in them. They must not continue to remain with the plants. Therefore, they are shed off. Exactly. Another characteristic of living things is reproduction. Reproduction ensures that life continues. Plants reproduce their own kind, yes. Animals reproduce their own kind for life to go on. These trees will produce fruits. You eat them and throw away the seeds, also called stones. You throw away the seeds of the pulp of fruit you've eaten. They germinate and produce more and more of these trees for life to continue in this species of plants and animals. The goat reproduces to get more of goats. The same thing is applicable to cows and sheep. We human beings reproduce our own kind. Exactly. Many a time, some scientists will always ask, is death part of the characteristics of living things? Is it one of them? Yes, it is. At one time or the other, every living thing must die. Death here could be as a result of, old age, sickness, ailment, or disease of one sort or the other. Or it could even be as a result of accident. Yes.